Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It has been one heck of a week. Oh my gosh, crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me see who is all here. I see that Peggy is here, Janice is here, Tim with Time for Exploring, and Tim with Mo Bang for Your Bucks is here. Dream on Wheels, thank you guys so much for sharing out my live stream, as well as Van Life with Gina. Thank you so much for that share. I also want to thank Ray with Van Life Rocks for the raid. That's awesome. Hey Floss, hey Hella Artsy Dude, Morris family, that sounds familiar. I think I'm using that family's computer at the moment. But it's a little bit different. Hi Bree, hello Lillian, Purple Tube, good to see you guys. Hi Marshall and Diane, and oh my goodness, there's so many wonderful people. I'm so glad you're here. Hello Jennifer. Yeah, for some reason I'm having a hard time backing this up. I actually fell asleep, you guys, right before this live stream. DJ got home from work and he's like, "Are you set up for your stream?" And I'm like, "What? Huh?" No. After all the adrenaline the last little while, I've crashed, like hard crashed. It's just insane. Didn't that Morris family guy just leave his body the other day? All right. Yeah, the Cruise Light guy for his birthday. His birthday is actually next Tuesday. But to be able to schedule the bungee jump, we had to do it at that time. And that was my gift to DJ. And it is the craziest, most insane thing I have ever done that I will never, ever, ever do again. Like, no freaking way am I ever going to do that again. Oh, you guys, I've been getting such a giggle out of reading everybody's comments on these videos. But, yeah, you guys are like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you, but you're crazy." Everyone's like, "But you're crazy, but you're crazy." I think the crazy phase is officially done. Oh, man. I tell you, it's been really nice. Oh, Tim, thank you, moose milk. I have no moose milk here. Hey, DJ, could you grab me that bottle, that other stuff I bought while I was here?
Where is it?
I'll do a shot of something else for you, Tim. It's on the counter on the left-hand side of the stove. I bought this stuff. It's a chocolate raspberry truffle liqueur. Yeah. I forget. I don't know how to pronounce this correctly. It's this stuff. You can get the salted caramel, but this one is actually the chocolate raspberry truffle. So I'll just take a shot of this because that's the kind of mood that I'm in. I'm not doing that again either. My lip suctioned to it and it spit back at me. Oh, I should have maybe woke up a little bit more. I am just so off kilter since all of that crazy stuff. Peggy says, "You're not crazy, you're a nut," right? Cry a lot. Yeah, that's kind of what it seems like right now. Do you have a little shot glass or something? I'm just making him run all over his house. Yeah, I think DJ really was questioning all of his life choices at that point in time. Yes, Tim, that did kind of go up my nose.
Scariest moment of my life.
Hi, everybody. There's my brother. Okay, you guys are witnesses. You've been watching the live streams all of these times. You know that DJ's always like, "Paula, let's do bungee jump. Paula, let's do it." Hey, Jeffrey Bear, good to see you. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Steve. But he's the one that had been promoting us bungee jumping. So then when I knew I was coming up to British Columbia here to visit them, I was like, okay, if you'll really do it, I'll really do it. I'd watched some of the bungee jumps and videos for Whistler, and I was like, it's over a river. I don't know why that made me feel like it was better. I don't know. I thought, I could do that. So I quickly called them. We said, yep, scheduled a time, booked it. And then, like, I don't know, within the 4 days before it, I felt like throwing up consistently every time I thought about the fact that we're going to do a bungee jump.
It sucks. I get nervous peas and then I have to like stop. Okay, I gotta go pee. So we were going up to go do it, and I had to pull over and pee. Luckily, there was actually outhouses right beside it. You know, those fancy little blue things. But
oh, hey Becky, good to see you. Yes, Peggy, DJ is the real nut. But
I was terrified. I couldn't help but swear when I was jumping. I was like I couldn't help it. It just comes blurting out as I was jumping.
You didn't put your video up yet, did you?
No.
Okay, so he was really good going down, but once he started swinging and realized he survived, it was like, oh, F.
I think I even said it going down because I get this feeling of like I left my body or something as I was jumping until I finally bounced.
Oh my gosh, hey Kenneth, it's good to see you here. It's so funny.
And it didn't help the guy before me, right before the guy before you, I guess. He was just like in shock, like I'm never doing that again.
He walked off that bridge looking like a zombie. Like
his buddy's talking to him. He's like, "No, don't talk to me right now."
Like post-traumatic stress from this, right? But I did go first because hello, John. I was so scared to do it all of a sudden, like about the 4 days before, and every time I thought about it, I felt really ill. And then Amy starts looking up terrible facts about bungee jumping. And she's like, all these problems and deaths and all this stuff. And I'm like, you are not helping me. And then I got fixated on that, right? Whistler Bungee Jump has never had an accident on record ever. And according to world statistics, only one in every 500,000 have like a fatality.
You know, you guys, there is parasailing here. And if Paul can get in time.
Parasailing?
Yeah, they got parasailing.
Where would they? Oh, maybe. Oh my god. That would okay. Then that's my last crazy thing. Honest to goodness, you guys.
You have to look it up though, because you have to book everything online now, and everything here is like you got to book like months in advance to do it.
I might go on. Oh, hello, S. Hawkins, Kathleen. Parasailing isn't bad. Nate says, "Hey, Nate." Oh yeah. So Nate had asked a question about the bungee jump, so I had to look it up how high it was. The bungee jump is actually 300 feet above the river, which I looked up is 28 stories high. But our actual jump apparently only goes about 160 feet.
Well, it did not feel like that.
I felt like we're a lot closer. Oops. So we did the bungee. We scheduled the bungee the first day because we're like, okay, that's the worst. I'm like, TJ, he's never ziplined either. And we did that the next day. And I'm like, that'll be a piece of cake. I've ziplined several times before.
Yeah, that was nothing. But it went like over 100 kilometers an hour, and it went so fast. The zip line took a minute and a half long. It's one line, and it's the longest one in North America, and it just right through the trees.
The zip line was actually like a waste of money. Like it cost well over $100 each, and the zip line 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah. Well, the bad thing about the zip line was that it forces you to go backwards. Like you can't, no matter how hard you try, you cannot face forward. So you end up going backwards, and I was trying the whole time, like just to see where I'm going.
And so with the zip line, because you hit, what was it, 180 kilometers an hour, you can hit up to, so of course you're going to want to go backwards. I was complaining about the skydiving and my face going ripples. That would have been the same thing if we were facing forward zip lining. Yeah. But the gondola was down, so they had to drive us up the mountain, and I'm on the side where you can see the edge of the mountain, and we're like literally on this sketchy little road going to the very top of Blackcomb Mountain, and I'm like, I didn't realize we were going to be this high. Well, yeah, we were like 7,000 feet up in the air. I skydived 7,500 feet. I was like, looking over the sides of that mountain scared me more than anything. Oh my goodness. It was, oh my gosh.
It was a long way up.
Yes.
Okay, so the Sasquatch is 2 kilometers in length. So it's 2 kilometers long, one zip line all the way. Mm-hmm. And it goes 1,500 meters above on the mountain. Yeah, launches high on Blackcomb Mountain at elevation of near 1,500 meters.
I don't know what 1,500 meters is in feet, guys, but it's a lot. I think it was like 7,000 feet. I had looked up on another one. So wow, everything's been heights and everything seems to have, I got this tattoo and I did it in remembrance of our sister and stuff too. And as a message that I want to fly, and holy crap, I think I'm done. Can I get this removed now? I'm just kidding.
Yes, good.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just feel like I was a crazy person.
Didn't the zip line have a handbrake? No, it's an automatic braking system that they had to pull it out and then it brakes you.
Yeah, it's not like when I did the ones in Costa Rica, everything was handbrakes. And because I'm left-handed, they didn't have a handbrake made for a left-handed person. And I had slipped when I was braking and my wrist bounced on the wire and I had burns for months on my wrist. So I'm never doing it in another country where you self-brake. But this one, they did all the braking for us.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, and we did the mountain coaster. That's going to come out too. So we're going up this ski lift. Okay, and I'm from the prairies. I don't ski.
She's more scared of the chairlift going up than the freaking bungee jumping, I swear.
I was.
I'm telling her, look at the view, because we're at the top of this mountain, very top of the mountain, and then we take another line up the mountain even higher, and she would not look back.
Yeah, so we're on this ski lift, and my 5-year-old nephew's on there too, and he's been on it before, didn't have a problem. And I'm hanging on the front, my arm's hanging on the side because you're not strapped in. You just have a bar on you. And when I went to turn my head to look at all this view, I got really woozy and dizzy. So I'm just sitting there holding on. And DJ's giving me shit. He's like, look around. I'm like, I can't right now. He's like, how are you going to do the bungee jump and the zip lining? I'm like, I'll worry about that tomorrow.
That bungee jump, I can't get over that. That's crazy. Every time I watch a video, I'm just like, whoa, I remember that. But then I say to myself, I'll never do it again. Now I'm like, oh, now I kind of want to do it again.
Hi, Linda, Amy, good to see you. Hello, Ray. Oh my goodness, you guys, it was absolutely insane. But the bungee jump is the dumbest thing I have ever done in my whole life. And here's the thing. We knew we were going to do it. We know that the free fall isn't going to last a very long time. And there's a lot of videos that we looked at where people were just going off backwards. But we were like, okay, we put, this much money into this. It's a once in a lifetime experience. We wanted to face it and go face first. And here, let me just play this for you. Am I ever nervous? Could you guys hear that? I don't know for sure if I shared that right. Did I? Could you hear it? Could you put something in the chat to let me know if you could hear the volume of that? I don't know if this is just behind, if there's a lag right now.
Must be.
Yes, Rhonda, you could hear it? Oh my gosh. Hey, Auntie. So I wasn't afraid. I book it. Then I'm terrified for 4 days, nauseous, wanting to puke nonstop. We get there, and I really was. He's like, are you nervous? I'm like, when am I ever nervous? I was being cheeky, obviously, but I did calm down. Like you said, you were surprised.
I wasn't like nervous at all until I'm standing on the edge of the damn thing. I'm like, oh shit.
So the guy started talking to me after he got the harness on, and I stopped him and like, oh, I'm sorry. I think I zoned out. Like if you want to test any meditations or ways to calm yourself down, if they work in those moments, I think you got the one for you. And I think I got the one for me. And then I was like, fine. Step to the edge. My toes are hanging over. And it just all came to me. And I've never had such a blood-curdling scream in my whole life. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, you guys want to hear it again? Here we go. Oh, wait, it's got to start over. I got to figure this out. Am I ever nervous?
Oh. Well, by the way, that's gonna be her new super chat. She's gonna take just the screen part where she's jumping. That's gonna be her new super chat.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat as well, Tim. That is so appreciated. You're awesome. Should I play it one more time?
You know what? How about we just play that one part where you're yelling? I can go and replay it and replay it and replay it and replay it a bunch of times. It's funny.
Wait,
that
let's
way.
try this then.
Huh?
Is that closer?
Keep going back. Keep going back. At first, Amy was like, I don't know. I thought she was telling Kim, that's a happy, or I don't know what she was saying. That was
Auntie did a really great job, didn't she? But it sounded different from the on land at the bottom.
No, it didn't.
It didn't.
No, it didn't.
Well, if you watch a video, it shows both of them. Oh, Jean-Marc, thank you so much for your super chat as well. It's so appreciated. Oh, you went on a sky coaster, but you wouldn't bungee off a bridge. I never thought I was going to bungee off a bridge too. I said that and singing karaoke were my two biggest fears, well, other than snakes. But I mean, for activities, those were the things I was the most afraid to do. Rhonda loves the second one. But Amy was like, oh yeah, you're like yelling. No, I wasn't yelling. I was screaming. Like screams of terror. That wasn't like, ooh, when I skydived, I was like, yeah, woohoo. This one was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die kind of scream.
I didn't know that at first because I'm filming it up top and I'm like, wow, she must have had that plan or something. She's like, no, I'm terrified.
Scared the shit out of me. No, I did not poop or pee my pants.
I thought I was gonna.
But it was we did not wear Depends, Amy, you little turd. I know where you are. Oh my gosh. It was just insane. And we were like still shook for hours after, hey? Like we had to go to the falls and try to like relax our minds a little bit.
Yeah, those waterfalls were right close by.
Hey, Grumpy Old Gringo Senior. Yeah, I'm Miss Bucket Killer. That's right. That is right. What was this? Janice says she was disappointed. Oh, they're under lockdown. Aw. Linda thinks the scream is hilarious.
It is. It's funny.
It might be fun to make up some alternate audio. Oh, that's a good idea, Linda. Oh, okay. So Caleb knows we're gonna bungee jump, right? Now, you guys just imagine you're a 5-year-old and you've been told that your dad's gonna jump off a bridge.
Bungee jumping.
Right.
You know what bungee jumping is. They're attached to a cord.
Right.
A cable, right? Yeah.
So imagine a 5-year-old drawing of this bridge and a rope around his dad's neck hanging from his.
Looked like I was playing a game of Hangman or something.
Oh my God, that was so funny. We're like, can you imagine he's going to go to grade 1 next week? And I'm like, tell us what happened in your family this summer. And he's going to say show his dad hanging off a bridge. Oh, yes, Tim. Thank you so much for that previous super chat. Let me play a thank you. Actually, I think for them, I should just play that scream one more time. Hello, Tom. If you're going to bungee jump, you should be attached to 5 bungee cords and wear 5 masks. Hi, Brenda. Hello, Karen. Elephant Rocks, good to have you here. Okay, this is for Tim and Jean-Marc. Oh, back it up.
I love it.
I didn't know that I could scream like that. That is like, I am going to die. Like, seriously, like once we got up there and they're like, oh, you're late. And they weigh you.
Yeah, he was kind of rude. We were right on time. I don't know what he's talking about, us being late.
And he did that to the group ahead of us too.
Oh, another late group.
But the people that got us all done up are really good. And one person got you harnessed and then 2 others safety checked. So that was really good. It would have been nice to just be given a couple more seconds when your feet are like toeing over the edge before you jump.
Well, they didn't give me much time to think. There's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you have to jump or they will push you. I've seen
Yeah, you step up there and they're counting down that fast. You don't get a chance to look or whatever. But I think if people are doing that, they're probably freezing. I did jump with my eyes open, and the way the harnesses are, they do flip you to your back as you hit the bottom, which is really nice because we're harnessed around our shoulders, our hips, our back.
Yeah. Why?
So then when we did come down, we're curved forward instead of curving back. Like if we would have stayed face forward, I had no pain, no jarring of the neck or back or anything like that. No, and my body did not hurt at all.
Yeah, it was pure cushion.
Like that was done very well.
It was just
very well.
So cushiony.
Yep. Or ringtone, Elephant Rock says.
Download your Van Vida Travels ringtone here.
What's this? Amy thinks we both. Amy, I didn't see you up on this bridge with us. Both just kind of fell. We were like.
I did. I like just. Well, he didn't. Once you're up there, you don't have much time because it's like okay, step down. I'm like, oh, there's no other safety check now. I'm good. Okay, step down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. I'm like, oh. So then I'm thinking like, I couldn't even think about him counting it down. You know.
I wanted to try to jump out more, but once you start falling forward. Because I bent down a bit and then, my legs just straightened out in the air, not jumping off. It just kind of went really fast.
I'm thinking like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What? You're going to safety check me again? Then we're going to go? What? It's like, no. Okay.
Am I any taller since I jumped? I don't know. Maybe.
All stretched out.
Oh my goodness. So we do that. So the third, so we had the mountain coaster, then the bungee jumping, and then the zip line. And not really flattering. We go on the zip line at the same time. Well, I'm heavier than DJ. So let me tell you, I went faster down that zip line than he did. I'm in his video at the beginning going down, and then you don't see me again because he's got to face backwards and I'm on the other side.
I also had a big hoodie on with some wind resistance and stuff too.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're so cute. I did not take my phone to record because I was scared to death and I had nothing to connect it to my wrist.
Which probably, well, for me, it was really smooth. Like the braking was really smooth, but a lot of people, it's just like, and they're like rocking really like crazy with the brake.
Oh, isn't this cute? Tom thinks that those were stunt actors that actually went over. I can show you the pictures. If you go through my video and you see the pictures, you know that's really me. No one's taking the credit for that away from me because that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Once-in-a-lifetime thing. Yeah. But I'm really glad that I did it. I really feel like I'm having these experiences and I'm living life. But when we were driving up the mountain on the zip line and we're so close to that edge, I looked at DJ and I'm like, this is the last thing I'm doing like this. I'm like, I'm tired of jumping off of shit. No more heights for me because I actually don't like heights, you guys.
I was more scared of this guy driving us up the zip line in the vehicle because he was ripping around these corners and over the edge, it's like you're like this far away from the edge where it's just straight down the mountain. And this guy's just ripping around there. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. It was just insane. 99 more to go, Land Cloud Adventure says. He sent me this thing when I was doing the skydives that there was an article apparently that when you do your 100th skydive, you do it naked.
Oh.
There's in the frequently asked questions on Whistler Bungee, it asks if you can do it naked, and they said no. They had a little snide, funny remark to the side, but if I'm gonna do zip lines again, you guys, but I am not gonna do one that's that fast because I didn't get to see anything. When I did it in Costa Rica, we went slower. I got to see the jungle underneath me. It was awesome. This one was so fast, and you're backwards. It was fun. It was scarier before I did it than actually doing it, right? But I'll definitely do slower zip lines for sure. Oh, Paula, when you guys are leaving all the people on the bridge not all of those people were there to jump. A good portion of them, but we were right along a hiking trail to another provincial park. So a lot of people will hike past there and they come up and watch. Plus some people went up top to watch people they knew that were jumping. So We had Amy stayed at the bottom, so she had that whole different perspective and sound, because you can actually hear me laughing when I'm swinging.
There's no really clear view from the bottom of the thing. It's too bad, because it would have been a really good shot from the bottom, but all the trees were in the way.
Hey, Billy. Oh my goodness, Lillian keeps laughing. At least I didn't get black eyes. They strapped everything in good, Lillian. I'm not kidding. I could have swore at one point they were going to come out the sides there.
I think Paula did that one too.
Yeah, I've done Fremont Street.
Me and Amy were going to do it, but it was like a 4-hour wait, and we're like, and by the end, that was like super late at night, so I don't know how we could have made it in time if we did. Yeah, when I took my son when he was 15, the two of us went to Vegas, and we both ziplined down Fremont Street, but we did the shorter one. We didn't do the longer one, and all of it really isn't. It isn't a big deal. I think if I ziplined again in BC, I would do it in Nanaimo. It's a lot cheaper, and you go over this big valley. It's kind of neat. Diane knows what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. What's this? People on the bridge were taking bets? I don't know. There was one girl that went while we were waiting, and she was with that guy that was super freaked out. She was all calm, cool, collected, like she's done it a million times. Yeah, weird.
But I did like their safety procedures. The people that worked at Whistler Bungee were amazing. All of that was good. The photographer really did well taking pictures, because I mean, everything happens so fast. She did great. I just want to try to back up here. Hey, Sharon, good to see you. Hello, Kevin, the No Mock Experience. It's so weird doing this on a different laptop. Hello, Joy Blessed Life. Yeah, you guys, it was insane. Absolutely insane. Totally not doing it again. But I do need some suggestions for other things to do. Like, I mean, I think now it's a lot of where are other places that I want to travel to. I'm going to focus a lot on my health. A lot. One of the things that's been insane is throughout all the COVID stuff, I've been working at home. I do my live streams at home. I'm just a lot of sitting at the kitchen table or on the couch and not moving around a whole lot. And I tell you, we've been hiking and all sorts of stuff. It's like,
paragliding. That's the one you got to do.
No, paragliding's way worse. Parasailing's the one from the boat.
No, don't do that one. I'm talking about this one.
I know paragliding's also going to be terrifying. You have to go through with an instructor. We'll work that out. I got to save some money. Running with the bulls. Hey, nursing our travel bug. Hey, Shanna. Scuba dive. Scuba diving is an idea. Running with the bulls. What the heck? I'm going to have to start running. Billy says that they're going to go ziplining in Branson. As far as bungee jumping, I'll never do that dumb crap again. It was awesome when I did it, but not after I thought about it a few years later. Oh my gosh, Steve, no. Arrange some rattlesnake wrestling? Oh, hell no. I'm terrified of snakes. Oh my gosh, terrified. Swim with the dolphins. You know, when I travel to like Costa Rica and Mexico and Cuba, you can go to places, do that. I've never done it yet. I did have a super cool experience. There was a group of us went deep sea fishing off the coast in Costa Rica, and we ended up in a super pod of dolphins. And because we weren't on an actual boat tour, we were on a fishing tour, he didn't follow all the same safety regulations, and we could hang over the boat and reach out to touch dolphins that were swimming as fast as we were. I got this close, but I kept chickening out. I was like, nope. That was pretty cool. I don't like the idea of them all captive, though. It'd be really nice to have it more real, but I guess that's the only way you can do it. Deliver shark babies? What did I miss? I missed the beginning of Ray's live stream because I was sleeping. Send me some scorpions. No. And no snakes. Get a face tattoo of a self-portrait. Okay, Kevin. Really? Do I look that hardcore? I don't even think I'm even getting any more tattoos, let alone one on my face. Ay. Hello, Lunatic Fringe. Good to see you here. Have I ever hand fed an alligator? No.
Why would you want to feed your hand to an alligator?
Why would I want to feed my hand to an alligator, DJ says. Oh, you learned to swim with the help of dolphins. That's cool. I've done things like I've gone in a hot air balloon. I've gone whitewater rafting. And these were all like 8-9 years ago. No, not that quite that long. 8 or 9 years ago. And then I hadn't done anything since. And all of this stuff with my midlife detour isn't that I'm trying to find things to scare myself. That's not it. And it's not that I'm an adrenaline junkie or anything. It's just that these are particular things that I have always wanted to do. And if I'm going to do it, I have to do it while I'm still physically able. I'm already 46 years old, and we never know. Well, even our next hour isn't promised to us, right? So I'm like, I'm just living, and I'm living now, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's so cool to have stories. It's so cool to have a YouTube channel that I can put these videos on and remember for the rest of my life. My son can watch it. Family members down the road for generations will be able to see this crazy stuff that crazy Auntie Paula did, right? Mm-hmm. There's a zip line in Niagara Falls. That'd be pretty cool. I have seen whales off the coast. Again, deep sea fishing in Hawaii. That was really cool. And we went on a whale watching tour in Tofino off the north coast of Vancouver Island when my son was 7. Didn't really see much, but it was pretty cool. A steam train excursion. We have passenger trains. I would love to take a passenger train through the mountains. That would be amazing.
They do have one here.
Expensive.
It's like $2,000, I think. It takes all the way from Saskatchewan all the way here. Actually.
So I would have to drive to Prince Albert or Saskatoon. I would have to drive like 4 hours north to catch a passenger train, because I think that's only one that goes through Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
To come through here. Oh, and then we went on the West Coast Express.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I've
never been on that one yet, but.
Oh, I have some videos coming out. Like, I have a video coming out on a review of the campground that we stayed at. It felt like I was in an enchanted forest. It's a private campground. It was right near Squamish, BC. It was gorgeous. It was so gorgeous and clean. And it was amazing. I really loved that campground. It was so pretty. Tried different foods on his channel. You're gonna see some crazy stuff that we all bought at this Asian supermarket to try. Oh my God. And one of them, I swear they fed me, was dog food. You're just gonna have to watch and see when he puts that out, because I was not happy with them after I ate that one.
She actually ate it. Me neither. Like,
I had sushi, and I'm not familiar with a lot of stuff. And so I ordered the salmon plate. It's got salmon this, salmon that, salmon. What's it called again? Now my saying to me, sashimi. Amy, what's that word? Sashimi? Yeah. I didn't know that meant raw fish. I did not know I was getting served 2 different kinds of raw salmon. I ate it. That's on video too. It was interesting. Water skiing I tried as a kid, Rhonda. I am not strong enough. I am not strong enough. Oh yeah, DJ's always pushing the dog food taste test. Well, there's one bag. Usually there's
that's what we thought it was, and it smelled like it was disgusting. I think it said potatoes or something on the things, and it was like, let's try it, whatever. Opened up, it was disgusting. The
sashimi was good. It's just the texture was really weird, and it just totally caught me off guard. I still ate it all. That was like when I was in Quebec and I ordered bison tartare. I didn't know that was like a hamburger patty not cooked. Like tartare means here's a slab of meat. We're not gonna cook it for you. Right? I learned everything the hard way. How are we doing for time? Oh, we still got time yet. And right after this, we are going to raid Van Life with Gina. Surfing, I would love to do. I think I'd have to start with body surfing. And I really need to drop some pounds and get in some better shape. Because I still feel like I could get in. I still have the possibility of being able to do that. I just have to really work. That's a really working on myself stuff for the next one. I went through the needles in South Dakota.
What's the needle?
They're like hoodoos. They're like, you know, when you go to Banff and you see the hoodoos and they just kind of look like very skinny triangles of rock formations.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, when you go by Mount Rushmore and stuff, there's a specific mountain with it. Steak tartare is wonderful. Kathleen, I went to this national conference with my boss. We just took and we go to this restaurant. Oh, I'll have bison tartare. And then I'm looking at it going, oh my God, I look like such an idiot right now. I didn't know what I was ordering. Ugh, but I'm always trying something new. Always trying something new. So anyways, there's a video on trying some new foods. The review of the campground. What else did I have in here? DJ, thank you for sharing out the live stream. Let me just see what I got kind of started here. And the views are gorgeous. Did you guys see that short where I showed you guys where I had my coffee the other morning? Oh, that was so awesome. I could do that every day. Every day. Okay, let me just see.
There's a river just over there.
Oh, we went to Granville Island, and we also went down some of the really rougher area of inner city Vancouver. We started walking that way. Like the first day I was here, Amy and Caleb and I, DJ was at work, and we had to backtrack and turn around. And so DJ drove me through it, and it's just heartbreaking. And it's not like when you see the homeless in downtown Toronto or in some of the other countries. I mean, don't get me wrong, homelessness is sad. But here, I saw a lot more that were high, right? Like the blatant drug use right out in front of people. I hadn't seen in the same way until here.
I did walk. Oops, sorry. I did walk down there one time, East Hastings, during the day, and they actually, and we had a kid with us. There's nothing to be afraid of. I walked down there so many times.
Don't go down the back alleys, though.
I did. I went to take a leak back there.
There's documentaries on Hastings Street, and in fact, the city moved all the homeless off of Hastings Street for the 2010 Olympics, and it's just kind of refilled since. I think it's the Thin Blue Line is a documentary on Hastings Streets in Vancouver. But it's such a small part of what I saw here.
Yeah, but what they do is, and it's nice, the nice thing is, if you walk down there with a kid or something, they say something out loud, like child on block or something. They'll say something out loud, and everybody on the street knows that there's a kid walking down or something, and then they all kind of put everything away, and then they kind of let them chill out a little bit.
Caviar, I've never tried caviar. That's fish eggs, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Anne says the only good foods raw are veggies.
Oh, we might go. We're gonna catch some crabs this weekend.
I'm gonna get crabs this weekend.
Yeah. It's fun. Lots of fun.
So kind of like fishing, right? Right.
Yeah. I got a bunch of different traps we can use.
Actually, I'm really excited to do that. I think that's so cool. Hastings Street, Tim says the name alone gave away the danger. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. So there's the mountain coaster video will be coming out. Our trip through Granville Island and around what was the name of that place we walked where and that science center?
Oh, near Science World.
Okay, so we walked all around the area near Science World, and there's kind of like a harbor around there, and it was really cool. So we'll show you a lot of that. The zip lining, we'll show you that. Yeah, got a few different things. We still got
We had a plan this weekend out because it's a long weekend too, right?
Yeah, we were gonna go to Vancouver Island. I really wanted DJ and Amy and Caleb to see coons. Like there's goats on the roof where they're living there, eating the grass growing on the moss on the roof. And
we tried to book it, but it was all booked up for the entire. Everything's booked up. Everything you go, every one. online. You have to book it like a month in advance.
And
it
being a
sucks.
long weekend here to get on the
Yeah.
ferry,
I did not know that was a
looking.
long weekend. That's probably why I didn't know that it was.
Amy and I were looking, and the only time we can get on the ferry and book it is Saturday night.
Yeah.
Or like Thursday or Wednesday night. But there is a chance you could get on in some of the unreserved spots, especially when you have a small car. But the thing is, if you can't get on one, you're waiting to hope to get into the next one.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I've never been on the ferry, so I don't know.
Yeah.
The whole time I've been here, I never went over there. Like, why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because it's $180 for the vehicle.
Yes, Auntie Cindy, there will be a meetup in Ontario at Port Bruce on September 11th. There's some information on the channel about that as well in my community tab.
Is anybody even going to that? Are people going?
I think so. We'll see.
Huh?
Angie, hey. Hi, Angie. She loves seeing that I'm spending time with you and my nephew and Amy. I haven't spoiled Caleb yet. Nope.
Hey,
I haven't
Angie.
had a chance to spoil him yet. Oh, I love seafood, you guys. I really do. Sashimi was just new for me. It's not something that's common where I live, right? Oh, you guys throw out some questions for me. Think of your questions, and I'm going to play my scream again. Actually, I'm going to play that one from the beginning. Ever nervous?
I can't get over it. Every time I hear that, it's so funny.
Oh my gosh. The swinging part was great, but that's it. And they lower you down a rope that you have to clip into yourself, and it's the one that pulls you up. Hello, Nomadic Weather Bear. Hello, hello. Kathleen likes almost all seafood. Yeah. And Michael Ann, absolutely. Vancouver Island is gorgeous. That was one of the places that, I went a couple times with just my son and I, and we just love it. Steve, it makes you laugh every time, right?
Yeah,
You should have seen last night because we're all editing our stuff and DJ's playing it on his computer over and over and over.
On repeat.
And he's laughing all night, playing me screaming over and over and over. I'm into swinging now, Kathleen. Oh, God, what a girl she is. No, haven't tried it. I don't think I'm going to put it on my bucket list. I think you have to have a partner before you can even consider being a swinger, right? Isn't that how it works? Sounds like some mafia threw a gal over the bridge. That scream is not me enjoying myself. That is me screaming because I think I'm going to die.
Yeah, that's what it feels like when you jump.
Yeah. Lily, it's hilarious every time you play it. I am going to make a better clip of it, and I'm going to use it as one of my super chat clips. Oh my God, Dream on Wheels. Is this Travis? Nope, no need for a partner. Oh, jeez. Hey, Celtic Nomad, good to see you guys here. What is this? If she starts wearing upside down pineapples, well, no. What does that mean? Oh, wait, was that upside down? Did someone have a live stream where the upside down pineapple had something to do with swingers?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That is the thing. Actually, we didn't even realize that. Me and Amy, Amy, what did we do again? What? We went camping and we had a towel with the pineapples.
Oh, yeah. I had a towel that I got in like a FabFitFun box. And
Come over here. You can yell it.
Yeah, and apparently it's like the swinger symbol is pineapples.
Yeah, because
I had the towel full of pineapples.
Yeah, we had to dry it out, so we went and swung it over to the whole tent.
Did you have any knockers?
No.
Few people walked past. You were kind of looking at us.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That is so crazy. Oh, Lillian, you're so sweet. Oh, and that was so cute. I forget what live stream that was too. You're like, are you having a live stream on Wednesday? I miss you. I'm like, oh, I miss you guys too. But the thing is, everything is about balance. If I'm going to live life to the very fullest, I need to have my priorities, and they are doing the things that I am blessed to have the ability to do now, and the blessings of having the opportunity to spend time with my family. With the big age difference with DJ and I mean, I was in grade 10 when he was born. I left home when he was 1. And I've always been the older sister, like almost like a label, older sister. He's always been one of the kids, right? But this experience with him was just amazing. The whole process of getting to do this together. We're both adults. We're both having this insane experience together. It was just a whole different level of bonding. And I'm so thankful. I love my brother and I love my sister and I love my son. I love my mom and my auntie, and you guys all know. But I'm very lucky to have DJ. I really, really, really am.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty lucky to have her too. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty cool. I am. This has been really nice. Another exciting thing is they are going to be moving back home in the next couple months.
Yeah, so we decided to pack up. All of our stuff's going to be moved out at the end of September, and then we'll probably stay here with whatever we can fit in the car for a whole month, which is going to really suck because I'll have to sleep on an air mattress. Or no, we're going to sleep on a mattress and we're just going to toss it out after. Anyways, and then we're going to go back home at the end of October.
So that's great. They're going to stay in Regina, though, and I live in Weyburn, but they do know that there's room.
Well, work is picking up really big in Manitoba and Alberta, so we might choose to go somewhere else.
So it might be a temporary, but at least you won't be as far. I wouldn't have to drive through mountains to come visit you. If you're in one of the other prairie provinces, that makes things a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you guys, DJ's been doing all the driving, when we drive out to Whistler and all these different areas. And I'm like, there is no way that I want to drive my ambulance in this. And that's not even the steep parts. Like, I've driven through the mountains in my other vehicles, but I am seriously contemplating fixing it, selling it, and getting something like half the size.
Another thing that me and Amy want to do is we're thinking about actually buying a van, and then we'll convert it or buy a converted one. I don't care, whatever. And then we're going to she's going to find a job where she can take the summer off, because I can take any time I want off. Doesn't matter. I can take the whole summer off. I can take a whole year off. Doesn't matter. And then we're going to go travel around during the summer months while Caleb's out of school.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Nate. That does mean that if he's not working, he and Amy will get to be at Palapalooza 2022.
That's right.
Be awesome. Amy, love the new channel name, Amethyst Haze Adventures. I like that.
Oh, that's your full name?
That's her channel name now.
What does amethyst mean?
That's a stone. It's a type of stone. It's purple.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay. Oh, Elephant Rocks. I had that bond with my oldest brother. Enjoy every day while you can. Absolutely.
Is her name, is Amy just short for amethyst?
He needs me to spend a little more time with them. DJ baby brothers that are 10 years younger or more than other siblings are just freaking rock. Trust me. Let me guess. Billy's probably the youngest. Probably. Yeah, this was no longer like this. I mean, he is so little. I used to feed him and change his diapers, for goodness sakes. Now we're jumping off of bridges together. Our relationship is completely evolved. And it's awesome. And it's so nice to be in their home, and they've treated me so well. And just like seeing them do their family things is so cute. Like when we're walking somewhere, I always kind of walk behind, and I just get to be that observer of them. And I just get to see their beautiful little family, and Caleb holding their hands. And I don't know. I look at him so proud of my brother and their life, and they live in a gorgeous place. This area is amazing. The park right behind, there's a blue heron. I'm like, this is fantastic. This is amazing. He's done so well. And yeah, I'm just so happy. Overjoyed for them. Absolutely overjoyed. Hello, Rob and Jan Can Van. Yeah. Yeah.
Dream on Wheels. No.
What did he say?
With a diaper. So you went from changing his diaper to all wearing diapers together as you jump.
Yeah, right? No, I can honestly say no Depends were worn through any of these activities. Although I did consider, but I'm just kidding.
She probably had one in her purse. She just want to tell us.
Amy says, no, our name is not short for amethyst.
That would be funny, though.
I can feel your love and gratitude. I'm so glad, because I there's been so many gifts in this experience. It's not just these activities that I'm doing, right? It's relationships, and it's overcoming fear, and it's building confidence. And you guys, it's such a cool thing. And I am so glad that this is happening, although I'm not jumping off shit anymore. I am done jumping off of stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I do want to travel more. And on this trip a lot for the next, I do want to try eating a lot of different kinds of foods, because I can't buy a bunch of stuff to take home with me. I did get rid of the black hat finally. I threw that out in Whistler and bought this hat. That's on video as well.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Angie, there's definitely a difference in age, isn't there? Yeah. Let's see. We'll see you, Billy. May I recommend Mobucks?
Oh yeah.
What are we talking?
Up here, right there.
I'm not typing long name.
Is there a new channel
Oh, as long as it still stands out in the search. Yes,
name?
Anne.
I wouldn't worry about the channel name. Nobody searches up for a channel name unless you're big. Well, I get searched up quite a bit actually, but nobody really searches for a channel.
Well, when you try to find a channel and
Okay.
can't find them, that's an issue. But yes, and that really is. I'm just living my dreams, and I'm creating my dreams every step of the way. That's the thing. It's my dreams now aren't the same as when I was younger. I could have a new dream tomorrow, and there's no reason why I can't go for it. I mean, money might be an issue or different things, and of course you have to save and do what you need to do, but we are only living this one life.
That's
right?
We go all out.
Yeah, like no days are guaranteed. And the ability to do stuff isn't guaranteed either. So yeah, I don't know. I'm blessed. I am so blessed, and I'm so happy. I'm so glad these guys are going to be moving closer.
Moose, you almost said moose.
Moose.
Moosing closer.
Jeez. My son is going to be leaving for university on the 3rd. So on Friday, he will be loaded up in my car and driving his stuff all out to Alberta, to Mount Royal University. So I'm not saying any of the crazy goodbyes yet, because I'm here. So when I do see him and I say goodbye, I'll be leaving him. That should make it easier, right? Because what I'm doing is on the 8th of September, so next Wednesday, I will be flying to Ontario and landing in Ontario. And then on the 16th, I'm flying from Ontario to Calgary, Alberta, to pick up my car from my son and drive it back home another 9 hours. Although I have that whole weekend, so my son is going to pack an extra pillow and sleeping bag for me and leave it in the vehicle, so that if I want to sleep in it and go to Banff for a couple days, I can do that, because where he's going to university is about an hour and a half from Banff. So we'll see. I tell you this one thing though, I kind of like hiking and all the walking. I had no idea I would like that.
Hiking? Oh, we can go on lots of hikes.
Oh, here everything is just gorgeous. So gorgeous. You guys, it's so beautiful. Auntie says if I keep jumping off stuff, I'll have a heart attack. Right? A DJ thought he was having one.
I did.
Oh my goodness.
I was about to have one. Close. Borderline.
Yeah. What is this? Don't be surprised. You'll go through the empty nest syndrome with your son leaving the nest. And this is my second round of it. So he graduated from university 2 years ago, left university. That's why I bought the ambulance. I had a relationship in the beginning of my son's grade 12 year. So I spent his grade 12 year healing from that and fearing my son leaving home. And then so Braden was gone for the year, came back home because of COVID, was home for over a year, and now he's leaving again. So it's like the second time. But that's another reason why doing all this stuff right now is good. It helps me focus on other things than sitting at home alone on the couch feeling sorry for myself. Because you know what, guys? I'm just not going to do that anymore. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. So I am living, and I just want to find the joy in every day. That's truly all I want. But lately I'm exhausted because the adrenaline that's been coursing through my veins for so long here is finally like lowering, crashing. Oh my goodness. Hello, Shebna. Good to see you. Who is in here that I missed? I missed someone else. So if my moderators wouldn't mind dropping the link for Van Life with Gina, we can raid her channel. Lillian says, I will pray that'll be easier for you, Paula. But when my kids leave, I cry like a baby unless they're at work. Yeah, I'm definitely going to shed tears. I'm fighting them right now, just even bringing it up. But this is what's necessary for him and I. He needs to live fully as well. And I'll have all the amazing experiences that life has to offer. And I am in no way going to hold him back from that. If anything, I hope that I'm role modeling that you work hard to play hard. You can have anything you want. It may not always be in the time that you want it, or you may change what you want. But anything that's worth it is worth working hard for, right? And I know I'm doing all these crazy things, but don't get me wrong. There are things like picking blackberries right off the bushes out here. That brings me incredible joy to be able to do that. It's the simple things too. So I'm not sure if we're going to do a live stream on Saturday night yet at this point. And I can mooch dock at my own house. Oh, thank you, Ron. Ron says, Paul, you've grown a lot since your first video. Thank you. I am really working harder on it, and even playing with these shorts lately. There's different things to being here with DJ that he gets to actually show me, because I have to see things to learn. I have a hard time trying to have it explained.
I don't have much time to show her stuff because I work all day still.
True. So. Yeah. But it's just knitting and crocheting. Oh, hell no. That is not my thing. If I need anything knitted or crocheted, I'll ask Mom or Amy. Amy's really good at that stuff. Really good. That scream. It's a scream that took the energy out of you. Absolutely right. Yeah. All right, you guys. I adore each and every one of you. I am so thankful that you're a part of this journey. I'm so glad that I have the ability to do this and to share it with you. It is an absolute gift to me. So I am going to play my scream again, and then I'm going to play a little farewell, and then I'll see you at Van Life with Gina's. Am I ever nervous? And I forgot to mention happy birthday, Karen. Love you, girl. Happy